On this day in history, March 13th, 222, Roman Emperor Elagabalus is murdered alongside his mother, Julia Soaemias. He is replaced by his 14-year-old cousin, Severus Alexander. Included in the following is an excerpt from the 1944 edition of the Encyclopaedia Britannica going over the life of Alexander. Alexander Severus, Marcus Aurelius Severus Alexander, born 208, died 235. Roman Emperor from 222 to 235. Was born at Arca Caesarea in Palestine on October 1st, 208. He was the son of an imperial procurator. In 221, his grandmother, Julia Messia, persuaded her nephew, the Emperor Elagabalus, to adopt him as successor and create him Caesar. In the next year, on March 11th, Elagabalus was murdered, and Alexander was proclaimed emperor by the Praetorian and accepted by the Senate. He was then a mere lad, amiable, well-meaning, but entirely under the dominion of his mother, Julia Mammaea, who surrounded him with wise counselors, but who alienated the army by extreme parsimony, while neither she nor her son had a strong enough hand to keep tight the reins of military discipline. Mutinies became frequent in all parts of the empire. To one of them, the life of the jurist and Praetorian prefect, Ulpian, was sacrificed. Another compelled the retirement of Dio Cassius from his command. On the whole, however, the reign of Alexander was prosperous till he was summoned to the east to face the new power of the Sassanians. Of the war that followed we have various accounts. Mommsen leans to that which is least favorable to the Romans. At all events, though the Persians were checked for the time, the conduct of the Roman army showed an extraordinary lack of discipline. The emperor returned to Rome and celebrated a triumph, 233, but next year he was called to face German invaders in Gaul, where he was slain on March 18th or 19th, 235, together with his mother, in a mutiny which was probably led by Maximinus, a Thracian legionary, and at any rate secured him the throne. Alexander was the last of the Syrian princes. His advisors were the famous jurist Ulpian, the historian Dio Cassius, and a select board of 16 senators. A municipal council of 14 assisted the city prefect in administering the affairs of the 14 districts of Rome. The luxury and extravagance that had formerly been so prevalent at the court were put down, the standard of the coinage was raised, taxes were lightened, literature, art, and science were encouraged, the lot of the soldiers was improved, and, for the convenience of the people, loan offices were instituted for loaning money at a moderate rate of interest. In religious matters, Alexander preserved an open mind. In his private chapel he had busts of Orpheus, Abraham, Apollonius of Tyana, and Jesus Christ.